Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. Night and day, back again. Back with Clive and Jill and Torgal. Oh, careful, there were some crab monsters we didn't fight the first time. Come on. Don't get caught because your Choco Talon got stuck on a side of a brick or something. Ah, evade, evade, evade all day. Evade all day, that is the way. Okay, no, it doesn't look like the monsters respawned, because there were a few arachnids or some minor enemies around here. Maybe I just didn't get all these treasures the first time through. Bye, Ambrosia.
No need to ride from here.
So how does Ambrosia get from one side of the gate to the other? We will never know. Not sure. They just didn't want to program in a bunch of extra dialogue for everybody responding to the white chocobo. Makes sense. Alright, just kidding. So, I'm not meeting you back at the hideaway because we're just going to go and proceed and do the other side quest first to get everything taken care of, and then once we're back at the hideaway, if there are other trails or other side quests that lead back to other people who we have to talk to back at the hideaway, then we can get all that done at the same time.
You go causing any trouble?
That'll do, girl.
Are you seriously threatening me? Alright, so
After what the Empire
keep pretending that your life has meaning, buddy. So yeah, we're gonna try and get all side quests done
Thank you for sticking
before
with
heading
us.
back.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
After everything she's done.
So, about the price
Yeah, they
of
update the
materials.
dialogue from the people throughout the game, and you can hear them all commenting on the most recent attacks or other major events that have happened to them, or other people around the world.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Are you
Unwanted
propositioning
violence,
me?
if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for
Okay, what are they?
scorpion tails.
Scorpion tails,
Well,
okay.
violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Yeah,
Do
times are
these
getting harder,
scorpions
buddy.
still live nearby?
And that's partially because of us and our mission to destroy the crystals and
memory serves.
majorly disrupt the
You've been most
entire economy and the power base that this nation and the surrounding nations have known for the last several
You'll
centuries.
find your scorpions in the swamps below the rest.
Okay.
Just take the tails, mind. It's the only part worth eating.
Oh, thanks. We got the gill. We don't want the goods, though. Not if they're your goods. You have yourself a good day now. I haven't heard folk call them that for some time now. Alright, what's the best way to get down there? Where are we going? Zoom out, baby. Oh, we're going way over there. Aha! See? I knew a side quest would take us there. Eventually.
Don't you go causing
They use every part of the map. Like we're going to use every part of the scorpion. Like some people eat every part of the pig. They eat that scorpion tail, the poisonous stinger, the scorpion claws, the scorpion feet, pig's ears, scorpion balls, scorpion scrotum. Scrotium. That's what they all used to eat in wartime. Scorpion scrotum. And then this one dude wrote a book about it, and now this guy in the hideaway, he wants to make meals about everything. It's called the Scrumptious Scrotum. That's gross. That's the book this guy wrote. Oh, a potion. We'll take it. Hey, scorpions. For some reason, these are the scorpions.
At least I know what I'm up against.
These are the only ones that can work. Hey, guys. Everybody sing like the wind. You jump and spin and take a lot of damage. We'll just do a little bit of this. Gain me some free powers. Yeah, fill that bar, baby. Man, these guys seem to be tanky. How about jump? You're still alive. Alright, we gotta dodge. This scorpion behind me is giving me a heart palpitation. Stop being so freaking nosy. Yeah, really, stay down. These things are surprisingly tanky. Don't you guys know you're normal monsters? Death by 1,000 balls. We got our scorpion scrotum. It takes some balls to earn some balls. Alright, unwanted violet. We get 1? Oh, it says 5, okay. Certain species of scorpion.
Better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Ah, but before that, since we are actually at the dead end now, let's check it out. There's usually a treasure chest at the end of the deadness, but not always. This could just be the end that was dead. Never mind, there's a chest. A little hard to see, but good thing that little icon thing's coming. Are you kidding me? 10 chunks of warite, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Alright, Torgal. It's weird, they make it hard to find, like the map designers wanted to have this be something that would be a reward for somebody who actually found it. But then they also programmed in the thing where it shows the icon if you get close to a chest. So that those two design elements seem to be in direct conflict with each other. Okay, so do we need to go back to Martha's Rest? No, we don't. We can just chocobo it on out, and I will meet you guys back at the hideaway this time for real. Torgal and Jill can keep up just fine. Look at that. Look at that dog. Such a good dog. It's a wolf. It's a freaking crazy wolf dog. Yeah! In Final Fantasy IV, the one that was called 2 when it was first released in the US, that's where it was like they changed the pacing of RPGs. So, as long as you don't run from any random encounters, if you fight all the regular random encounters on your way, then you are fine. You're leveled up enough to defeat every boss as you get to it.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did. So that's why I'm not a fan of grinding, because to me it makes you unnecessarily powerful, at least in the Final Fantasy series. I don't know if other series have progressed differently.
I did indeed.
Marvelous!
I haven't played every RPG series known to man.
What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
That's why it's unwanted.
You're wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose.
I mean, just follow the
Yeah,
recipe and
I
you
won't
should
be
be
long.
fine, right? But yeah, I've played... what other games? I played not all the Dragon Quest, but some of them. And at least Dragon Quest VIII, you definitely didn't have to grind to beat
I present
the regular
Chance's
bosses and the end boss.
stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab
Looks
a spoon,
kinda nasty,
Sid.
buddy.
Let's eat while it's hot.
It's made of poison.
Not hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Okay, you were just complaining that it's poison, buddy. If you live, maybe we'll try a bowl. Oh god. No thanks.
Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water.
Great.
And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes.
Okay.
It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid.
You sound like a crazy
Thank you.
person. You're welcome.
Welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single
Okay.
mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
Yeah, good, because I'm not going to hunt
Sure
down
she will.
20,000 scorpions so that everybody here in the hideaway can have a bowl. Sorry. Now, this is one of those side quests, not a big fan. But there we go. Got an XP boost. Oh, badge of metal +1. Defense by 30. That's so good. But yeah, we can never put on another accessory for the entire rest of the game, basically. If you know a boss fight is coming up, then you can kind of, if you like to do that, you can try to gear up and put on accessories that help for that specific boss fight before you get to them. But again, I don't like to play like that because it's not realistic, because Clive wouldn't necessarily know that a boss fight is coming up. If you get to an area where you see a gigantic arena, like when we entered towards the Mother Crystal and we saw this giant open area and the Akashic dragon came to fight us, okay, that most players and Clive's and Jill's and whoever else was there in the party or Sid's can tell there's a big old freaking boss fight or dangerous thing coming. Jill was talking about a guardian before we got there, right? Maybe it was Sid, but someone was talking about a guardian. So if that's the case, you know, okay, change your gear around. But if you're like changing your gear around because it's a video game and you know the next boss is about to show up, there's a little bit. I like, it's definitely not the level of suspension of disbelief or immersion that I like to do. I like to try and make the game as realistic as possible, that sort of thing. So yeah, I don't like to know for my characters that the boss is about to be there. Here you go, Blackthorn. Here's a random piece of leather that this dude gave us. Feel better.
Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him.
We found him and we hunted his hunt. So his hunt no
He asked me
longer
to give you this,
is going to
along
continue.
with his regards.
Have this leather. I treated it kindly. Now you can treat it like your own baby.
You're joking.
Haha, good one. It's a piece of leather. Alright, so anyway, yeah, Final Fantasy IV is where they changed the pacing for the Final Fantasy series. And from that point on, I don't think you have to
Said he wouldn't
grind
teach you
at
how to
all
work it.
in any
But
Final
if you were
Fantasy
as skilled
game.
as you sounded, you'd have
You
no trouble
can, but
understanding
you don't
how it was
have to.
done. So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish.
Moms are tough.
Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Well, you definitely had to grind in
I'll
Final
take your
Fantasy
word for it.
XI, but that's a different story.
Looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy.
Probably in
Clive,
14? I don't really know if
didn't
you have to
happen to catch
grind
the
or
fella's
not.
name,
Or if you
did
do
ya?
just all the main story quests. Is that enough for you to
thought as
never
much.
grind? If any of
There
you
ain't
guys
many
are
leather workers in
longtime
the realm
players of
daft enough
14,
to
you
do
can
their
let me
own
know.
hunting, see? And his
I
name
played it,
kept
but only
cropping up when I
briefly,
was
so
asking
I don't
around.
know how that game has
Turns
panned
out
out over the
he's
years.
from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are.
Besides, people
But
say
our
that it's
friend
fantastic.
Camille guards a long-held
I would
family
love to play it,
secret,
but I just don't have the
details of
time.
which are the subject of
Barely
some
have the time to
debate
play
in the
this.
leather working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Can play this game for like a meaningful period once every
Sorry for
2
putting
weeks.
the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to
Get
myself.
a chunk of hours.
Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
Learning
was the
another
idea.
engineer's secrets.
Clive's idea, anyway. He did
Another
most of the
blacksmith's
work.
secrets have
It's
cheered
good to
you
have
right
back,
up.
Blackthorn. Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this.
We
There's
kind
a
of
reason
will.
he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for.
All right.
Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
That's right. Stop your nattering, you little natter. You mother natter. Look how happy he is now. Blackthorn is one of those
Looks like
workaholic
we won't be
guys.
needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted.
Really?
I've got
Does
duties
Blackthorn
to
turn
attend to.
into a crazy, talkative
Clive.
guy when he's drunk?
You've given me my mate back.
You're welcome, August. Till September and October, I miss them. You see those funky XP numbers? Drake Slayer Gear Design Draft. How does this work? Oh, right. So now we get recipes when you get design drafts. Are the recipes good? Sometimes. They're not always the best thing around. Shoo. Design drafts, blah blah blah. Alrighty then. So Drake Slayer. We can see if that gear is better than the stuff that we have.
Clive.
Hey, baby.
So, what'd it be?
We're looking for your Drake Slayer stuff. Ah, here we go. Purple. So we need Electrum, which we have none of. And that little symbol in the bottom right of the crafting icon is a Notorious Mark icon. So we have to defeat a Notorious monster in order to get Electrum. It is quite a bit better than what we have right now, though. So if we see that Notorious monster, maybe we shall go ahead and do that. Same thing here for the gelatinous mass. But right now, those Notorious monsters don't exist, so we can't actually get them. The mark has to exist on the board before it can actually be found. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if that's true. Because we found... Hey, buddy. Thanks, Blackthorn. We did find the Ahriman first, but that was kind of an introduction. I'm not sure if the Notorious monsters exist.
We could have sworn we had a few more.
Maybe they do
Typical
before they're on the board, but I think they would both be simultaneous anyway, so if they're not on the board, they don't exist yet. So once the board gets updated... Oh crap, I forgot to find the Belphegor. Jumpy Monkey McGee. Broken Hilt Rosaria. Okay, we know where that is. Pretty sure I know where that is. Okay. Alright. Crap, I was supposed to do everything before we returned to the hideaway, and then I totally didn't. So we'll meet you guys back in the part of Rosaria with the freaking Belphegor. Ah, okay, Broken Hilt. So this is where we are, south of East Pool. This is where the monster is. I'm pretty sure this monster is right where that old guy was who had Clive kind of deceived. Oh, let's not fight those giant plants unless we have to. Clive told him a lie that Duke Elwyn would come back for him, and he thought Clive was Duke Elwyn, and you know, it was a little bit of a uncomfortable situation. I mean, Clive was just trying to be nice to him. Sort of reward him for his years of dedication, but still. It's a little bit strange, and I think there are better ways that he could have done the same thing. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice try.
Hey, alright. Everybody go to sleep, please. Thank you. Boop. So yeah, Final Fantasy... I don't know how much of this stuff has been cut and how much has been kept from the random RPG grinding conversation, because I'm warping around and cutting travel for you guys, since I don't like the fast travel. There he is. There's the Belphegor. I think it's just like a regular Dragon Avis type monster. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Nice. We're not going to change any important accessories on, because this guy is not intimidating. The Dragon Avis... You fight a lot of that monster type in this game.
A wild one.
Oh, he has a... This guy has a triple fire. Barely, but yes. Yeah, this guy has... So this guy has like the more advanced Wyvern attacks. He's got a triple fireball that he attacks with and a double claw swipe. But all in all, not that big of a deal. Woo! Woo! Once you're used to it especially, the first time it can really catch you off guard. But yeah, so... all the Final Fantasy games don't really need to grind anymore, except for 1 and 2, and possibly 3. I did play the original 3, but I don't remember it at all. Hey, Will the Wikes save me there. Oh, I'm going too slow there. Really, I thought I had that right timing there. He's staggered. Oh, didn't get it in time. Save a little of free power. Let's see. Yeah, so I played Dragon Quest VIII. No grinding needed there. I'm talking about the main game, not potential other things. What else? What else? I played Trails in the Sky. That series is supposed to be good, but it's really a long time investment. I played it on hard mode because you can select difficulty in there, and I did not actually. I didn't grind. So hard mode, some elements of it were pretty. Like the final boss was hard, but I could still beat it without grinding. So I don't think grinding is necessary in that series. As far as the Atlas games are concerned, I haven't played any Persona games, but I did play I did play Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, because I heard those were the Atlas games with the best stories. And save a little bit of a free bar. Oh, what you got for us? Oh, poor Jill. Oh. Just charged on you like a McGee. What you doing there?
Nice try.
Alright.
Nice try.
I mean, sorta.
Nice try.
Can you do that to fire? I wasn't sure. Oh. Come at me, baby. Oh, never mind. Thought I was ready for you. Called you out and everything. Oh, God. Let's press the map button. That was a great time for the map button, right? And he's staggered. Actually, we don't need to do that right now. Just finish him with style. So Digital Devil Saga was, you did not have to grind for the main game. 1 or 2. You definitely had to grind if you were going to do the extra crap at the end. Like the Demi-Fiend thing was hard as hell. But you could beat it. And there we go. That guy hurt me a little bit. Not a lot. When we get to some of the A or S rank guys, then we'll probably need to change up our accessories and not use just the wonderful stat boosting accessories. And now we'll meet you guys back at the hideaway. Haha! Did this little tiny bit out of order. We were all the way up at Martha's Rest. Got my little scorpion tails, and I was just thinking, okay, we're already on the way back. But I forgot that this dude was up here. So while I am a fan of using whatever abilities are available in the game, like if you have power-ups for your characters or equipment for your characters or abilities for your characters that will increase the amount of abilities that you get or the amount of ability points that you get for the future, that sort of thing, Like, I'm fine with using any of those that are actually in the game itself. Uh-oh. We didn't want to fight you, crazy. You stupid little killer bee.
It's over.
Squish a bee. You gonna want to take that one, Jill? Oh, got him. Yeah, we would not be using our fire and magic to kill bees when it hastens our turning into statues and dying. Increased XP, or increased ability points, or increased whatever that's an ability or equipment in the game, that's all fine. I don't actually support grinding, or at least myself. Like, if you grind, if you enjoy games, RPGs, by grinding more, and you think that's just part of the fun, then knock yourself out.
Let's go.
But for me, I don't really enjoy that because, like I said, for a long time now, most of the RPGs have had the pacing set up where you don't need to grind. And if you grind, you are overpowered, and that lessens the amount of difficulty and lessens the amount of strategy that you have to use when you are playing the battles and the boss fights. So I'll grind for the end game, super hard, optional super boss type stuff, but not for the normal game. And that's the difference between the equipment and grinding, as far as I see it. Now, if you love grinding, go nuts. If you love using anything that's within a game to get as broken as possible, including grinding, then, you know, that's how some people like to play. And if that's your favorite way, go for it. But for me, I like to have the most immersion and the most strategy possible. And that's the way I prefer to do it, baby! And now it's not worth cutting because we'll have cut part of that journey, but yeah. The Chocobo does get you around really quickly.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad with all the bloody dust.
Yeah, Deadlands wouldn't be bad without the death. They'd be totally fine. Alright, so we did get a few more. A message from Gav. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared, like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were Amanda lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised. Hey, a note from Wade. My Lord Marquis, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus. You're welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy, and also Sid's legacy now. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame burns now. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Yeah, that must be insane for Wade. I'm surprised he wouldn't want to work directly under Clive now. But anyway, yes, all the others who were lost that night, especially the Imperials who murdered us all, they would really be proud to see how bright our flame burns. Hey, Otto, about the apples.
Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only gonna have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't know if to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. Was the time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these, what for their foul bite. But for him, it never were about the flavour, but about what they represented. Our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud.
Alright, Otto. Or as the romantic girl called you, Otto. Alright, we got one more keepsake here, which is now the Martell apples. They have joined. They are a little bit funky looking, which makes sense, because they are not grown the standard way, with the standard soil, to produce the standard results. Alright, so now the hunt board is clear. Very nice, very nice. One last thing to pick up at the Patron's
Welcome
Whisper.
to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Ah, so we broke 100. And that was the next lock point. So now we can get an orchestrion track and an empty shard. I don't remember what that even is. It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion the Bold or the Curl and the Serving Girl. But now, all anyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend. A merry mummer. Ba-boom-ba. Thank you so much.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Indeed, Anna Jones. So, very nice, very nice. We'll probably, if we remember, we'll try that orchestrion track next time.
There's many a man and maid who'd gladly welcome young Cole down there to their beds. Me? I only have eyes for goat. Now, there's a man I could get behind. Though I'd rather have him behind me.
Oh my god. Didn't remember she was so explicit. I guess she's being vague enough for them to put that in there, but damn. Anyway, as we can tell, she is the most dedicated character. Completely loyal to her chosen, selected man. She chooses a new dude every time we're here. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we will talk with Vivian. She will give us the lay of the land, and then we will take off on the boat that Uncle Byron has so lovingly prepared and generously prepared, and we will make for the Iron Blood, the Iron Kingdom, and try and take these people down. Also, saving Jill and letting her come to terms with her past and settle the score. So we'll see you guys next time for more Final Fantasy XVI. And spin. Oh, did I dodge into you? I'm sorry about that. Oh, can you give me a little... Woo! Bam! Have a little of this in your butt.